In the same way that lovers softly lower their voice, it is proven it draws the other lover in closer. When anyone becomes honest about who they are, they draw themselves and God closer to each other. That afternoon during this period, as I sat at work, I have this thought. It is a Friday. I call the Days Inn in Savannah, Georgia, and I make a reservation for that night. My plan is to call home and say I'm working late, which I did a lot of back then. I think to myself, I will drive to Savannah and shoot myself. It seemed perfectly reasonable to me at the time. My thinking was, I don't have to be troubled anymore, often feeling hopeless, and never being able to figure out an answer for my life. The life I was living seemed to have no realness or true happiness to it. The reason I wanted to die was because I had helped to build myself a box that others wanted me to live in. I wanted out of the box. Death seemed the only way out that made sense to me. Yes, I had a wonderful wife and 2 daughters and a good paying job in a church that I not only pastored, but had founded and loved. Yet I couldn't escape my daily truth. I was a repressed gay man who had built a world for himself, or if others knew who he really was, more than likely, I wouldn't be accepted or loved. It's important for us to be accepted and loved, and coming out could change that. And it's very hard to let that go and give it up. Very hard. The truth is, God does not change gay people, and He created us to be who we are. I didn't accept myself, and until you accept yourself, you can never truly love yourself. As melodramatic as this might sound, I had created that world for myself. To all who are judgmental Bible purists, who would say, if you would have only believed in God, God would have delivered you from all of that. To which I answer, grow up and get into reality. Quit destroying children's lives with that doctrine of you're never good enough for God as you are. And quit telling people God can only love you if you pretend to be something you're not. I figured killing myself would be the easiest way to escape all the hurt and torment. I had been married for 20 years, and up until now, I had been a good husband. Unlike a lot of other preachers I had known, I had never cheated on my wife. Not because I was so holy, but I had such a deep commitment to honoring God. It would have been something I couldn't do and then walk back upon the pulpit and exhort others to live their best life. I had always provided well for my family. I had been a good dad to my children, a good son to my mother, and a good pastor to the Southeast Christian Church. I had preached about the goodness